Hi, welcome back to Smithy's over 100 golf courses in a year, and today it's Tuesday the 26th of September. I'm in Cornwall. I've been here since Saturday. I'm going around doing filming and playing in the Mizuno Golf Pairs events. So Sunday was at Trevose, yesterday St Austell, Wednesday and Thursday at St Melian, but it's a day off today, so I'm just shooting around Cornwall, finding a couple of courses to play. And I've come to Porthpean golf course near St Austell. This will be course number 149 this year. Let's go and see what it's got. Ladies and gentlemen, it's course number 149 of 2023. It's Porthpean Golf Club. On the tee, the man who was out in Newport on Saturday night, looking totally out of place without a blonde wig and a surfboard. And he has to say that 99% of these surfers are total bellends from Kirkintilloch in Scotland. Smithy! This is the opener at Porthpean, 374 yards. Down the middle between the trees, and it's going to dog leg round to the right hand side. This is looking down to the first green at Porthpean. It fades down to the right hand side, but that big bush there is on the right. Ball ended up right in the middle of there, so penalty shot straight away. I'm just alongside the first green. Stunning views. I don't know how well I can pick them out. Beach down there, so it's near St Austell. This is the second hole at Porthpean. Still haven't found out how to pronounce it right yet. 383 yards, way down a hill over a marker post. Looks as if on the card it's going to go to the left a wee bit further down. Unless you come over the marker post at a second, and it does indeed drop down. It's a huge drop down. Slightly to the left as well, so I'll push my tee shot out right. The third hole at Porthpean, 126 yards. Slight rise, it's got its own shoot of trees either side, so I'll just hit it straight down the middle. Well, after a shocking start in the first two holes, well, the putting was every bit as bad as playing the comp at St Austell yesterday. Finally in the third hole, there's a Smithy ball on the dance floor. Hopefully the putting improves. It's a birdie opportunity, but it's 30 foot plus. Well, yet another 3-putt in the last green, and that means I've not had a par in the region of about nearly 27, 28 holes now. That's just shocking, but we're on to the fourth at Porthpean. Par 4, 348 yards, slight rise, and then a slight dog leg round to the left as well. Over the rise at the fourth, view down to the green. Well, a nice chip in for the third shot at the fourth hole. He's left a 2.5 footer for a par. Can he break the duck? Believe it or not, I missed that putt. In fact, I missed it twice and got out in the third go. That's just shocking. We're on to the fifth now, 316 yards. A shorter par 4, a bit of water, it's a sort of river thing on the left here, about 60-70 yards down. Hopefully clear that. Looks to be more water in front of the green as it dog legs to the right. So we're going to take the stunt golf ball carrying out for this one. Here's a shot and a half. Nice drive, straight down the middle. The big tree sitting in front of the green. Oh dear. Little ditch going across as well. And that was one of my better shots. Right over the top of the tree. Right hand side of the green, looking to be about 15 foot away. Surely I can't miss 2 putts from here. Well, I've come down to the green. Say it's on the right hand side. I've gone past by about 20 foot. A big pond in the left here, didn't want to go that way. So this is in fact a birdie opportunity, but do we play safe and hope for the par? Well, that's a birdie attempt, and that's a foot away, so that's going to be a par. I'm still going to par it even though it's a gimme. Now we're down at the very bottom end of the golf course, and the 6th tee, 335 yards. Uphill, I think it's going slightly to the right, and I know the one following this is uphill as well. Happy days. Second shot in the 6th hole is a blind one, still going up the hill, and this is a view not over the hill, to the left hand side, not in the green. Well, I'm on to the 7th at Porthpean, 379, and there it is, straight up the hill. In fact, they walk from the 6th green to 7th tees, although not far. It's a killer. Steep climb. That's the view into the green at the 7th from the top of the hill. It levels out. Glad I hit a decent tee shot because I wouldn't want to have to stop halfway up this. If I look back, that's a tee down there. I think that's the second green, sorry, to the left there. Oh dear, let's get a look around. Alright, St Austell. Back up to the hole. Well, the 8th at Porthpean. It's a par 3, but it's 229 yards down the hill. Quite a large green. You just need to give it a welly. On to the last one in the front 9 at Porthpean. The only par 5 in the course, 469 yards. That's a very big dog leg to the right here, so rising up the hill and then sharp 90-degree turn to the right. And this is the top of the hill in the par 5 9th. And it's very much 90 degrees, very sharp turn, looking way up to the green. So I just turned 90 degrees, that's looking back down at the tee. Well, come on to the second half here at Porthpean. Smithy against the golf course. What's the score? Golf course leads by 3 shots. A shocking start from me. Thought I was getting it back and then another bad hole. Anyway, we're on to 10th, 319 yards. Tight in the right hand side with a lot of trouble. It's going to dog leg down to the right hand side as well. And we're back on the bay side part of the course. The first hole's on this side and then you play inland across the road, holes 2 to 9. So on to 10 and we should get some views of the different bays around, such as this. And in fact, over in the distance here, that's Carlian Bay, our hotel and a golf club. Played there a couple of years ago. I'm looking down towards the 10th green. Well, it's a tricky one if you don't come out to the left with the dog leg. I'm going to have arm over there somewhere. Going to have to play over the trees. I'm on the 11th tee at Porthpean, 137 yards par 3 down the hill, and we've got 2 in succession, 2 par 3s that are both downhill, so that means we're going to have to come back up at some point. But as I say, we're going to get some spectacular views. Get this over to the right here. A lovely sunny day as well. Bliss. That's the 12th hole, second successive par 3, 168 yards again down the hill. I'm going to have a look over at the 11th green there, and the backdrop, well, it's just stunning. But I've had 2 pars in a row, so there's imminent danger of me having to sing after this one if I can par it. Oh, I'm down the side of the 12th green, thought I'd hit a decent one, but it's kicked off to the right, and the bunker there. Gonna have to get up and down for the par. Well, there was no 3 pars in succession as I thinned it out the bunker, ended up with a 5 at the par 3. And we were on to hole number 13 at Porthpean. Shorter par 4, 284 yards. But it's up another hill. Up the hill we've just come down at the 2 par 3s. Oh, this is another killer climb on the calves. Looking up at the green at the 13th. Here's a particularly nice hole, 14th at Porthpean, and it's a short par 4, 255 yards. Tricky one, I can't see what's on the right hand side. It's going to drop down onto the fairway there. Trees on the left. Hopefully I can do one of my normal slices. Green away up in the distance, rising up kind of platform green. Let's get another, that's a look back down over the 13th green there. Way up the hill. I thought my drive was heading out to the right, it must have got a kick, come back down the slope to the left. So it's a short pitch into the green here at 14. That's the 14th green, and a nice approach shot, about 7 or 8 feet away. Nearly on the stage on the dance floor. So get this for the birdie. And let's have a wee look. Bingo! Birdie time. And on to 15th at Porthpean. It's a par 3, 164 yards, very dangerous one. Across the gully, trees to the left, raised green. Since it's a dangerous one, we'll take out a stunt golf ball cannon. For anybody that doesn't know about stunt golf balls, whenever we get a really dangerous shot, I'll use the stunt golf ball, and they're named like weather storms alphabetically. So I see it's currently cannon. I'll just have a glimpse round off the tee here to give you an idea. Tough old life this one today. I'm up outside the 50th green. Have a look about. I've just come through the trees on the left hand side, managed to escape, curled back in. Nice little shot down. 16th hole, consecutive par 3s. It's the last par 3 in the course, 133 yards. Sloping fairway, right down the bottom. And again, can't resist a look at the views. I'm just above the 16th hole. I can't find my ball. Should have taken a bounce towards the green. Might have gone through. Gonna go and have to have a look. Oh, here's a quirky one for the 17th at Porthpean. It's 263 yards, par 4. Going to dogleg to the left very sharply. Not really a lot to aim at up there, and it's stroke index 2 at 263 yards, believe it or not. Well, there's not a lot of fairway to aim at on 17, just hitting at the bank. And now I've got this approach. And the flag's behind that bush up there, rises up to the plateau green. 18th, final hole here at Porthpean, 342 yards, par 4. It's going to go straight to start off with, we dink to the left. What's the score, Smithy, against the golf course? Well, after a scintillating back 9 where I'm only 3 over par for 8 holes, that puts me 2 shots ahead of the course now from being 3 down. So that's not bad at all. I need a double bogey for the win. I'm looking down at the 18th green as it dips to the left. That's the approach in at Porthpean. Well, that's me finished on the 18 at Porthpean. I was going to do it viewing up to the clubhouse, but I'm going to turn round because the views in the back 9 are rather nice. And that's the view down from the 18th. Course of 2 parts. First part's inland, much more conventional. Second part, when you cross the road back again, it's on the bay side of the course. Views over Carlian Bay. I don't know if it's St Austell Bay itself. Yeah, nice views. It's a wee bit quirky, much shorter on the back 9. It's a par 32 for the back 9. 4 par 3s, 5 par 4s, but they're relatively short, the par 4s. And I played really well on it because I'm not a distance man. Yeah, the greens are in absolutely fantastic condition. Just apart from the 17th, it's on a temp green because you must be doing some work on the green. There's some tricky holes, some easier ones. That's a very undulating course. I've got that in inverted commas. There's several sharp, steep climbs in there. Certainly going to test the legs out. Been a lovely sunny day, very enjoyable, very course. I'm going to give it out of 10. It'll be a 7 for me. And we're off to find another course this afternoon. Hopefully get the 150th one this year in. See you later.